I don't like it either, Gunner. Holy smokes. Holy smokes. Winter's coming. Alright guys, so we are going to walk over and check on the boat. We had a little windstorm last night. It's still pretty windy, so we're going to go check, make sure everything's still okay. Thought we'd take you along with us. Alright, there's the boat. It is still alive. So we've got some stuff on it. We've closed down our storage unit, and so this is the last load that we had in our storage unit. So we are going to get that unloaded, and then that's it. Save $200 extra a month. You gotta love that. That's $200 extra bucks we can spend on food. We didn't really get a video out today, but what we are going to do is do a cabin update. So some of the things that we're going to be working on in the near future is we're going to be looking for and starting to develop a place to pull our boat out of the water with a trailer. That's going to be huge in the winter time because we get really strong winds in the winter. Alright, so what we're doing is we're trying to find a place where we can pull our boat out of the water. And so this is where the spit is on the south side of the island. And this place is really clear. There's a down tree right here. It's been here a while. We could just get rid of this, get rid of all that foliage there. There's some driftwood down there that we'll have to cut up and get rid of. But you could definitely, and this is a calm side. Like right now the wind's blowing from the east, so the spit's getting this side of the waves. But if you look over here, our neighbor sometimes pulls his boat up on this side, but as you can see, the spit, this would be the west side of the spit, and the water's just as clear as can be. So I think if this would be really good in the wintertime. So if the wind's blowing from the east, then you can come from the west and pull up in here, and if it's coming from the west, then you could just go over on that side and pull it up from the east. So what do you think?
I think it's a great spot, babe.
Let's do it. And then we're going to be hooking up our battery bank. So that video should just be coming out maybe next week if everything goes as planned. If I hook it up right. If I hook it up wrong, then it won't ever come out because we won't have an inverter anymore. Is that funny?
It won't be.
We're going to try to hook up that inverter and get this battery bank going so we can stop drawing so much juice from the generator and wasting all that fuel. So cross our fingers, let's try to do this. Hey, guess what though? I found an eagle feather. It was left on my doorstep today. It's a sign of good luck, at least in my book it is. And I also wanted to say, so when the eagles are young, when they're juvenile, they don't have the white head. They have like a spotted body, so they're brown and white like this. So this is what a juvenile feather would look like. All right, so another thing we're going to be doing is I got a new rifle, so we're going to be zeroing in that rifle. I got a nice scope we put on it, and then in the next couple weeks I'm taking a trip up to Fairbanks to visit my brother-in-law, and my wife's mom and dad's coming up, and we're gonna go moose hunting. We're gonna try to get us a moose this year. It'd be my first time moose hunting, so I'm kind of excited about that.
Go get the meat.
The other thing that we're going to be doing is while our neighbors are here for the summer still, we are going to borrow their wood splitter and split a bunch of those rounds that I have in our backyard, and get a little bit more firewood for not this winter, but maybe the winter after, or 2 winters from now. So yeah, it's much easier to split wood with this wood splitter than it is by hand, but hey, I'm not opposed to splitting it by hand. Almost all the wood you see us using now has been split by hand, so there you go. We are going to do a video about how we got here, what steps we took to get to where we are today. And uh-oh, the dogs are playing. Our neighbor's dog's playing. Our dog's not really in the playing mood. Get him, Abby.
Our dog's a bro.
Get him, Gunner. Come on, let's go. Get him, Abby. So what were we talking about? Oh, we were going to do a video on how we got here, what steps we took to get to where we are right now. And then we get a lot of questions about Alaska. So we're going to do like a little questionnaire type deal of Alaska and what we know of Alaska, and answer some of those questions. So this video is basically going to just be an update, like a cabin update, and what we got going on in the near future. So we'll just give you a couple of clues what's coming up in the next few weeks, and hopefully that entice you guys to stick around. Hey guys, so we didn't get a video out like I said. The reason for that was because it was my son's last week here in Alaska. We decided to put the projects aside and just spend time with family. We had the mother and father-in-law come out for a few days. Then we had some friends come and visit out here on the island. Had a really good time. And we also went and did a lot of blueberry picking because blueberries are pretty good. Hey Phoenix, what are we doing? Picking blueberries. After showing Gunner the blueberries, he decided he liked them so much he'd go picking blueberries all on his own. Good boy. Hey, look at this one. Gunner. What's that? There you go. Good boy. You like blueberries, Gunner? Blueberry pancakes in the morning. We went and did some halibut fishing, but we ended up catching rockfish, but it doesn't matter. I like both halibut and rockfish. And then we had to put him on a plane, send him back to college. Hopefully you liked the video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. We love having you around. And we'll see you next week.